Good morning, my dear students. Today we are discussing about the uterine relaxants. So uterine relaxants means simply it is also known as one more name, uterine sedatives. It is also called as a uterine sedatives. Uterine sedatives or tocolytes. Uterine sedatives are tocolytics. It is also called as a uterine sedatives or tocolytics. Simply, so write about detail note on write a detail note on tocolytics or write a detail note on uterine sedatives or uterine relaxants. So both these three are the same. So uterine relaxants is the quite opposite definition of the stimulants. Uterine stimulants, quite opposite definition is relaxants. So uterine stimulants is the increase the uterine motility, but these are the decreases the uterine motility. Uterine motility is decreases, movement of the uterine is the decreases. And the next one, these drugs are used to the delay or what is the main use? Main use is the these drugs are used to the delay or postpone of them, delay or postpone of the labor, delay of the postpone of labor, especially due to the labor or the threatened abortion or threatened abortion. So the uterine relaxants are the used in the especially delay or postpone the abortion and as well threatened abortion also. For example, what is the normal means? For example, 9 months. 9 months. So the baby present in the human at the 9 months. So after 9 months of completion of the 9 months, so going to delivery. So in case of the baby delivery on the eighth month premature babies, the premature babies is delayed by the with the using of the uterine relaxants, but uterine stimulants are the in case of 9th month somebody suffered with the 9th month and 10th month also, the babies are present inside of the mother 9 months 10 months also. At that moment we are supply the uterine stimulants, but it one is a premature condition, mother going to delivery at the 7th month, at the 8th month where administration of uterine stimulants, and it is the delay or postpone of this particular delivery and abortion also. That is the importance of this uterine stimulants. So uterine stimulants, it is the maybe needed to the fetus to mature, or it is utilized to the fetus is mature purpose we are using. And the next one, these are the relaxants are the used, the different types of drugs are we are using, different types of drugs are using. So what is the classification of the uterine relaxants? So it is also known as a tocolytics also. So classification, different types of drugs are we are using. Number one is the adrenergic beta antagonists. Number one classification. Agonist. What are the drugs in here? The important drug is the Ritodrine, and the next one isoxipurine, terbutaline, salbutamol. So these drugs are the used as a adrenergic beta 2 agonists. And the next one, calcium channel blockers also. Calcium channel blockers. Example is nifedipine. And the next one, oxytocin antagonist. So what is the oxytocin antagonist drugs? So it is the magnesium sulfate. magnesium sulfate, and the next one atosiban. These drugs are we are using, and the next one other miscellaneous drugs also we are using. Miscellaneous drugs, what are their miscellaneous drugs? Is the ethyl alcohol, nitrates, progesterone, general anesthetics. These are all are the we are using for the miscellaneous drugs, and as well as these drugs are these four types of classification we are using that uterine relaxants. So now we discuss about the ritodrine. So ritodrine. So ritodrine is what is a ritodrine? So ritodrine, it is a adrenergic beta antagonist. It is a adrenergic beta 2 agonist. Beta 2 agonist. So it is a adrenergic beta 2 agonist. And the next one, it is used as a uterine relaxant. It is used as a uterine relaxant. And this one is a decrease the uterine motility. Then what is the mechanism of action? What is the mechanism of action of ritodrine? So ritodrine is act as a beta antagonist, and it is acts on the uterine and it is act on the uterus. And the next one, relax the uterine. And the next one, and relax the uterine and decrease the motility. That is the mechanism of action. And the next one, what is the dose of the drug? What is the dose? So dose is the started dose is for adults is a started dose 50 micrograms μg for per minute. 50 micrograms per minute were administered through the IV infusion, and increasing gradually increase this dose. First started dose is a 50 mg per minute. It is administered through the IV infusions like saline bottles. This is about the dose of this particular drug. And the next one, what is the contraindications? So contraindications, it produces having the mother having the diabetes or heart diseases. So only especially mother have the diabetes mellitus or CVS disorders. These are the contraindications. And the next one, it receiving the beta blockers and steroids also. So that is the main contraindication. And the next one, what is the side effects of this drug? Side effects. So side effects is produces the hypotension. And the next one, tachycardia, arrhythmia, pulmonary edema occur, and the next one, metabolic complications also formation, metabolic complication, restlessness, headache, and different types of these type of side effects are occur with this particular drug. And the next one, and these are the this particular drug is one star mark point here. So these alternatives of the ritodrine is alternative drug is the ritodrine alternative drug. With the replace of this drug, we are using the salbutamol and teributaline. These two drugs are we are using the replacing of the ritodrine drug. So these drugs also we are using this particular uterine relaxants. What is the pharmacokinetics of this drug? So pharmacokinetics, these drugs is the pharmacokinetics is it is administered through the IV route. It administered through the IV route with the only infusions. With the only infusions only. And then these drugs are the distributed through the blood. These drugs are the distributed blood. And the next one, it is a metabolated in the plasma and liver. It is excreted through as a urine. It is excreted through as a urine. What is the half-life? Half-life is 2 to 3 hours is the half-life. So then this is about this particular drug, and write the pharmacodynamics. That's your work. That's your work. Write the pharmacodynamics. And the next one, role of nurse. Sorry, uses of this particular drug. So this drug is a used. What is the use of this particular drugs? So it is suppress the premature labor. Suppress the premature labor. And the next one, delay of delivery. Delay of delivery. And the next one, decrease the uterine motility and etc. This is about the uterine relaxants and the role of nurse. To assess the input and output ratio. Input and output ratio. To assess the input and output ratio. And the next one, to assess the therapeutic values. To assess the therapeutic values. And the next one, to assess the hypotension. To assess the hypotension, skin rashes, any occur. This is the role of nurse of the uterine relaxants. If you have any doubts from this topic, tomorrow we will discuss. Thank you.